Okay, well, thank you for joining, and I am really excited because I love to not have a plan. I really enjoy unplugging and sort of letting inspiration and improv take over, and collage is the perfect way to do that. What I have gathered today is some watercolors that I've done in the past, some old cards and wallpaper. I've got some old brushes so that I can use them in the gluing process. I'm going to use an acrylic medium matte gel from Liquitex. And I've got a pen that I might go ahead and do some other lettering with a micron pen that's permanent, so it won't smear if we add a little bit of watercolor at the end. But mostly this is all what I've done already, and I'm assembling it into a new piece using the collage technique. So you need scissors, which I have, a pair of scissors, something to glue with. You can use a glue stick. Like I said, I'm using the matte gel, and found pieces that inspire you, spark your curiosity, get you excited. And another really cool thing to keep in mind is if you don't even have scissors handy, you can tear. I love the way that the torn paper looks. So, hey, if you don't have scissors handy, you can just tear. It's probably safer that way. But I hope you'll light a candle, kind of make your little creative bubble, pour yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and set some music that just, inspires you, makes you feel happy inside. Or maybe you prefer the silence. That's always a treat, right? We live in a very noisy world. And let's have fun with no plan. All right, I'm going to begin. And like I said, we are tearing and no planning. You'll hear me talking to myself as I'm going through this because I'm really just working from what I see that's visually pleasing to me. And as I'm adding to my piece, I'm making decisions as I go. So we're in this together, and I hope that you're tearing and cutting and pasting with me, because it's always more inspiring to be in a space where other people are making their art with you. Even when it's on a recording, I feel like those creative vibes come through and get on you to make you want to be creative. Take action. It's just scissors and glue and old pieces of art that we're giving new life to. Can't mess anything up. Okay, I'm liking that. Liking what's happening there. That's speaking to me. All right. So here's a little flower, an old piece of wallpaper. I think I can work that in. Don't be afraid to move your pieces around. Kind of play with the placement. You'll know once you get it where you want it. It'll kind of, you'll feel that little spark inside, like, yep, that's where it needs to be. You can use, you know, old books even, old hymnals with songs and music. This is pretty much the one I've got. What I've gathered is mostly old paintings, and did find these old watercolor clouds I'm gonna incorporate, because now I've got, everything seems to be sort of the same value here, so I need a pop of color. I'm just hungering for something surprising here to add to it. I'm gonna use my scissors because this is watercolor paper and it's 100% cotton, so it's pretty thick. We'll see. I may end up trying to tear it if I prefer the look of it. I don't know, it's not, I don't think the shape is quite right. Let's see, what else do I got? I think I'm gonna tear. I'm going for it. I think I need the tear. Yeah. Yeah, that was just too smooth. Like I said, you're making your decisions along the way, and it's based on how it's all coming together for you. And it will be different for everyone, because it's your creativity, it's your expression. And oh yeah, way better. I'm a texture girl, I'm not gonna lie. The more texture, the better. Don't be shy with your glue, especially with the heavier pieces. They need more to get them to stick and lay flat, especially if you want to pop this in a frame at the end. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to incorporate some of this line art with watercolor that I did for Valentine's Day. And I think initially, just to get around the rest of this, I'm going to use my scissors. I'm loving this pen and ink line work on this, so I'm hoping it's going to add some more interest to this piece. Leave a little bit of the white around it so it pops. So it's kind of cool. You can upcycle art that you've got laying around that's, you know, you really just haven't done anything with it. There's always a new purpose. Give it new life. Okay. Kind of like how it's slipping through there. That's cool. Let's get some glue on there so it stays down. Keep a little paper towel handy so you can wipe off the glue. There we go. Yeah, this is shaping up nice. I feel like I need some words. I am a word person. Let's see. This is feeling very peaceful and calm, so I think I'm gonna incorporate some peaceful, calm words. Let's see. How about believe? It's nice to add your own handwriting or your own lettering. Gives a personal touch. Add some new texture and line to the already existing piece. I'm gonna let these letters sort of follow along this shape right here. Just a little darker. You can always find words from magazines or books that you can cut out and add and incorporate. I like that I got some lettering in there. It's feeling very good. Now I think I've got some pieces that have a little bit of metallic in them that I'm going to add for this shiny paper here. Just a little bit of sparkle. Can't go wrong with a little bit of sparkle. There's all sorts of metallic in nature, you know. If you ever look at dragonflies, they have these lovely metallic wings that shimmer and shine as they fly around in the sunlight. Maybe different sizes, maybe kind of let your kind of place things and then let your eyes make the decisions after you lay them down. But like I said, it's sort of a flow as you go approach, which is a winner for me. Don't think I like that there. I think I need something up here. Little bling in the corner here. Yeah. It's working. It's working. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to put those down. Teeny pieces. Be sure to add enough glue so it stays put. And then you can pop it in with the end of your brush. There we go. Just wipe away the excess. No worries. Can't mess it up. And the nice thing about a collage is if you are new to making your art, you can really focus on composition, the way that the images are laid out on the page. It's really a great way to increase that skill. And you don't even realize you're doing it, but you know, you're making a piece that is bringing you joy to look at. And then you can carry that over into your other artwork where you might be sketching or drawing, and then or painting. There we go. Okay. It's coming together quite nicely. Feel like I need another pop of color from one of these clouds again. Just another little bit. Yeah. Yep. It is a heavier piece, so I may have to add a little more glue. There we go. Oop. A little more. Maybe just hold it down for a second before I move on to another piece. That worked. Okay, cool. Go back in and see if anything's sticking up. You can push it down while it's still a little wet. And you can add some other embellishments with marker or colored pencil, whatever your heart desires. You can work it in there. I'm liking this. I'm pretty pleased with it, and this is a creative burst, so I'm demonstrating what you can accomplish in a very short amount of time. Generally, we don't go more than 15 minutes, so again, doesn't take a whole lot of time to kickstart your creativity in a very fun, unstressful, non-planning way. You do have time. You do, and you want to honor yourself by scheduling in just a window to nurture your creative spirit. One more thing I'd like to show you before we go is if you have a frame, you can just pop it in. It's very satisfying to make something and frame it. Something even as simple as a 15-minute collage. And I'm just gonna pop this out. You can use an old frame, a new frame. Let me see, I got a little dirt and dust on this one. I'm gonna wipe off real quick. Yeah, you can get frames at the dollar store for like $1.25. Yeah, it's not really $1. Should be the $1.25 store now, but still, you could take frames that you have that, you know, you're ready to change out whatever's in them. Wipe the glass. This one needs some Windex, but or the sake of time, I'm not going to go too crazy cleaning it, but you get the idea. I'm going to pop this in here. And place this on, make sure I'm doing it the right way so when we have it sitting up, it won't be upside down. And the nice thing about this is you're giving a gift of creativity to yourself. It's always nice to get gifts from other people, but it's okay to give yourself a gift every now and then. And there you go. In a lovely little frame. You can set it on your nightstand or maybe on the windowsill. This beautiful collage that you created in a moment that was all your own. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you in our next Creative Burst. Bye, everybody.